thinking about a lady. Are you gonna pray with me? A lady that had 5 sons. This lady was trying to be the mother and father for her boy. But you know how it is. Well, I thought y'all say you were gonna pray with me. You know how it is. I don't care how good you raise your children. If they get around other children that do a lot of wrong things. Amen. Sometimes your children can get accused of doing things that they didn't necessarily have to do. Oh Lord, this lady's only son. Oh, I need a praying church here tonight, choir. Her only son happened to be in the same neighborhood where a man had been killed. The next day, a police officer came to the old lady's house and said, old lady, last night a man was killed. Your child had been accused of taking that man's life. Oh, Lord. He got ready to leave and he said, oh, lady, you know the penalty in this town for taking someone's life. Tomorrow at 12 o'clock, your son will have to die. Well, the old lady was old and she couldn't do much. Yeah. She told that police officer, all my life, I've worked in the field to raise my children. I know my boy hasn't killed nobody, but you take him on, and I'm gonna try to figure out some way to save my child. Oh, Lord. Lord, the next day, they went to the jailhouse a few hours before 12 o'clock. That was the designated time that her son was supposed to die. And in those days, way back in the 30s and the 40s, you had to die by a rope. They had to hang you. It wasn't as modern as they do it nowadays. Oh, I wish I had a praying church here. But don't a mother love her children all the time? Let me tell you what that old lady did. About 2 hours before 12 o'clock, she reached in the closet and put on her old coat, reached up on the shelf and put on that old hat. Look at her making her way. You see, in those days, to let the neighborhood know that somebody was sure to die, they had to tone a bell, and they had to tone it 3 times. Oh! I wish I had a praying church here. Oh! That old lady made her way out to that bell. And in those days, they had those big long bells. Don't ask me tonight. I don't know where she got the strength from. Let me say that again with the music a little lower. I don't know where she got the strength from, but about 1 hour before they would atone the bell and take her son's life, not only they got the strength from Jesus, in that bell. She was old, y'all, but God must have gave her the strength. Wrapped arms around that bell. You know, there's something in the middle of that bell that makes that bell tone. But the old lady held on. Look at him leaving the jailhouse, leading that boy like you lead a hog to the slaughter. Oh, Lord, they was in such a big hurry, they didn't recognize somebody was up in that bell. Remember, I told you this last time. If the bell didn't tone, they had to turn that boy loose. That's why that old lady held on. Oh, I thought y'all was gonna pray with me tonight. Somebody said, go on and tone the bell. The man reached up and grabbed a rope. He pulled one time, but the bell wouldn't tone. He pulled. Oh! I believe every time he pulled, that old lady was saying, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. He pulled 3 times, and the bell wouldn't tone. After a while, he looked around and said, wait a minute. Something is wrong up in that bell. He said, I pulled the rope, but the bell wouldn't tone. By that time, the house sheriff walked up and said, turn the boy loose. He must be innocent. Oh, ain't God good? Ah! Somebody say glory. Hallelujah. By that time, the old lady had got so weak, she couldn't hold on no longer. Fell down in the crowd. The boy pulled away. He was handcuffed, but he pulled a police and the house sheriff with him and knelt down by his mother. You don't hear me? And said, Mama! 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 Ah, Mama! Why? Why did you do this for me? She looked up at him and said, son, I know I raised you right, and I know you didn't do anything wrong. He said, but mama, you gave up your life. I got 4 other brothers. Ah, she said, but son, don't worry. See, I'm leaving you. I got to leave you, but I'm gonna leave you in good hands, because I'm gonna leave you in the hands of the Lord. Woo! She said, you free now. go home and tell my other son, tell him these words, there's a bright side somewhere. Let me see the hand. Let me see the hand release. There's a bright side somewhere. Ah, don't you? One verse. Somewhere. Listen. Sometimes I have to cry. The good thing always has me back. Never been trying a long time to turn this group around. You know why? You don't want us to keep the joy that we found.